My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind all of you, I beg you to please never forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you. Dr. B genuinely cares about you, and I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today I want to bring you the experience of one of my great patients. I apologize, it's getting late. What is the number one cause, the number one reason why an adult dies in his or her sleep at night, right? 2 days ago, a great patient of mine, a female in her mid-50s, comes to our beautiful cardiovascular clinic, 5 minutes from this beautiful apartment in the beautiful but expensive city of Mountain View, California. Right there, my clinic, cardiovascular medicine clinic. The patient, female patient in her mid-50s, comes to check her heart. First time seeing her. So I sit down and I ask her about her history. Why is she here? What's going on with her heart? Why does she come to our clinic for Dr. B to check her heart with my beautiful, gorgeous ultrasound system? I put the probe here and I check her heart. Why is she here? She tells me she never had any heart issues, but her family doctor recommended that she goes to check her heart at a cardiovascular clinic like ours because she lost her mom at the age of 75 in her sleep, in her bed. So the difference between the patient and the mother was 20 years. So her mom who passed away just a few weeks ago of a heart attack in bed, she got her kid at the age of 20, young mother, only 20 years different. So initially, obviously, they didn't know that the mother passed away in her sleep, in her bed, at the age of 75 of a heart attack. And of course, they did an autopsy. And of course, after the autopsy, they realized that she had a massive heart attack in her bed, in her sleep. So to you, every adult, the age of 40 and above, you need to know that the number one cause when an adult dies in his or her sleep at night is a heart attack. Isn't that crazy? And then when I told this to the patient, I told her, well, everybody knows that the number one cause of death of an adult in his or her sleep is a heart attack. She told me she didn't know. Well, obviously she didn't know because she's not a medical expert, right? And she's not a cardiovascular expert like Dr. B. Be very careful if you are 40 and above. The number one cause of death in your sleep is a heart attack. And then of course the patient asked me, but how do people who have a heart attack, because she knew that people who have a heart attack usually they are awake and then they start to have chest pain, shortness of breath, and they call 911. But she didn't know, she never imagined that happens also during your sleep. And she said, but my mom never woke up. How come she didn't have any pain? Because obviously, usually, not always, usually when you have a heart attack, like for your grandpa, your family member, right? Anybody, they have this chest pain, they start sweating, some of them start to throw, some of them have pain in their jaw, in their arm. You know what I'm talking about, the typical picture or atypical picture of a heart attack. They go to the emergency room and they're being taken care of. I apologize, it's getting late. I need to slowly power down. I had a long day at work. So the patient asked me, how come my mom didn't wake up, and how can a heart attack like that make the patient to die without waking up? The answer is very easy, I told the patient, and I'm telling you the answer. Her mother had a sudden cardiac arrest, which led to sudden cardiac death. In a lot of cases, people who have a heart attack, they suddenly pass out. It's not always like the guy has a heart attack and, oh my God, honey, I have this chest pain, and then he throws up, and then he oh my God, this chest pain, take me to the emergency room or call 911. Actually, never take to the emergency room, call 911. I posted a video about what to do when your family member has a heart attack. Don't take them to the to the emergency room. Watch my video. Number one stuff is to call 911 and you stay at the house. I mean, I posted the video. So the patient, most patient who have a heart attack when they are awake quickly, they call 911. Some people who are awake initially and have a heart attack, suddenly they pass out. We call that a sudden cardiac arrest, and which leads, if you don't do anything, to sudden cardiac death. And that's what happens to also people, adults, who develop a heart attack in their sleep, in their bed, like the 75-year-old mother of my patient, 55 years young. So whether you are awake or you are asleep, right, a heart attack can make you undergo a sudden cardiac arrest. Your heart develops what we call an arrhythmia. I don't want to go into the detail, but an irregular heartbeat, a deadly irregular heartbeat that makes your heart stop pumping blood. So imagine being in your sleep, right, at night. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, midnight, 11 o'clock, and you have this massive heart attack. That heart attack, right, will immediately make your heart go into arrhythmia, a malignant, a very bad, deadly, irregular heartbeat that will make your heart stop and no longer pump blood in an effective way. After 3 seconds, your brain not receiving any blood, you pass out. But they don't pass out, right, because they are asleep, so they just die. Their brain stops receiving blood and the brain goes dead. Remember, after 3 minutes of not receiving oxygen, your brain is dead, right? After 3 seconds of not receiving blood, you pass out. After 3 minutes of not receiving oxygen, your brain dies. That's it. So that's what I explain to the patients. So remember, if you are 40 or above, to make sure that you see regularly your doctor, and I recommend that if you have even the slightest, tiniest risk factor, that you get a referral to a cardiologist, to a cardiovascular clinic, so that Dr. B and the group of cardiologists can check your heart, and God willing, we will find nothing, and then you're happy and you go back to your regular checkup. But at least, if you are 40 and above, and you have even one risk factor for a heart attack, make sure that you ask your family doctor to refer you for a specialist, cardiovascular specialist. Dr. B and our beautiful group are cardiovascular expert, so that we can check your heart and reassure you, or detect something bad in you that we can treat before you have a heart attack, like the mother, 75-year-old mother of this patient, 55 years young, who died in her sleep, in her bed, of a sudden cardiac arrest caused by a heart attack, which led to sudden cardiac death. Isn't that crazy? Number one cause of mortality of an adult 40 years or above at night in their bed, in their sleep, is a heart attack. Be scared, be very, very scared. Save your life, save your family, your wife, your kids, your husband, your brother, your sister, your grandpa. Teach them this video, show them this video, so that they can learn from this video and save themselves and save their loved one and their family members. I love you guys. Never ever forget that if you are 40 years and above, the number one cause of death in your sleep, in your bed is a heart attack, make sure you ask your doctor to send you to a beautiful cardiovascular clinic if you have even the smallest risk factor for a heart attack. And you know what I'm talking about. The list of risk factors is longer than the penis of a horse. I love you guys. Dr. B graduated from medical school more than 30 years ago. I promise that I will love you and respect you and honor you the same regardless of your political affiliation, sexual orientation, religion, whether you're atheist, religious, the color of your skin. I don't give a cazzo whether you claim to be a man or woman or anything in between, whether you're asexual, bisexual, polysexual, gay, LGBT, any freaking sexual. I love you. I love you guys, and I promised I will always put your benefit above mine. My benefit will always be below you. And I promise that I will always bring you, where the cazzo did I put it, the scientific evidence and nothing else but the scientific evidence that is right here for the last 50 years. Every scientific evidence in medicine, surgery, and healthcare sciences is right here, in addition to being in the brain of Dr. B. For more than 30 years, I have an encyclopedia in medicine, healthcare, and surgery right here in my brain, guys. I love you guys. Help me to grow this channel so that I can reach more people with my knowledge and my skills. I'm not here for the money, the fame, and the glory. I've been in medicine for more than 30 years. I could retire tomorrow. I have enough money in the bank to retire tomorrow, but I'm married to medicine. I love medicine. Medicine is my wife. I'm never going to stop doing medicine until I'm dead, in my sleep, in my bed, at the age of 100, God willing. In addition, I keep making a lot of money every month at our beautiful cardiovascular clinic. The money goes in the bank. I don't know what the cats ought to do with it, right? In addition, I have no wife, no kids, no ex-wife, no cat, no dogs. I kicked out of 4 years ago. I got rid of all my troublemaking but gorgeous and beautiful ex-girlfriends who used to cost me a lot of money to maintain. I don't care about the money. I can afford it, but the headache they were giving me, the time, it's so time consuming to take care of all these young, beautiful ladies. I don't care about the money, but they used to cost me a lot of headache in maintenance and taking them here and there and there and there and keeping them happy, listening to their complaints. My God, I wasted a lot of years, but I don't regret it. I had a lot of good sex. My God, I used to have a ton of sex, guys. I had a lot of sex. I'll never regret that. But I got rid of them because my testosterone is lower. I don't need as much sex anymore. I don't need this headache anymore. In addition, I live in a one bedroom, beautiful, gorgeous apartment in this beautiful but expensive city of Mountain View, California, right? I could pay cash for a house, but I don't need a freaking cash. I don't need a freaking house. What the catch am I going to do with a house? I'm single. I'm a essentialist. I surround myself by just what I need, and what I need is a one bedroom, beautiful, gorgeous, super clean apartment, right? I don't need a house. And in addition, I've been driving this Honda Accord, 10-year-old Honda Accord. It's beautiful. I maintain it. It's great on gas. I'm not scared that's going to scratch it or steal it, right? I could go pay cash. 10 minutes from here, there's a beautiful dealership, Lamborghini, Ferrari. 10 minutes from Mountain View South, there is a beautiful city of Los Gatos, California. I could wire the money from the bank, pay $500,000 the Lamborghini, bring it, put it over there instead of my Honda Accord. But what the cazzo am I gonna do with a freaking Lamborghini? I don't show off, guys, with material stuff. Any imbecile who shows off with material stuff, oh, look at my freaking house, oh, look at my Lamborghini, oh, look at my freaking mansion. I mean, these are morons, right? I'm a doctor. I love people. I didn't go to medicine for the money. I went to medicine because I love you guys. I love medicine. I love humanity. If I wanted the money and show off my freaking Lamborghini or mansion, I would go into business, right? I don't give a cazzo about that, guys. In addition, my patients love me more than their own family member. They put a crown on my head. So I'm not here either for the fame and the glory on YouTube. I'm here to be a counterweight, a counterbalance to all these medical quacks and medical disinformation, all these charlatans, medical charlatans that have infected like a cancer, like a virus, like a germ. Every website on the internet, right? Everywhere, spreading medical misinformation and disinformation. They make millions of dollars, these charlatans, so they can buy all these advertisements, and I keep seeing the nasty, ugly faces. Each time I go to any website to check the news, I see the ugly face of this guy. I go on YouTube, they suggest me the video of this nasty, bald guy who has millions of subscribers and millions of views. I don't understand how, but after 30 seconds, I watch their videos or their advertisements, I realize these are fake people. But of course, with the blessing of the internet corporations, they all make billions of dollars. Dr. B is not like for this here, guys. Help me to spread true medical science, because I need to help the people. That's why I'm here. I went to medical school for the love of medicine and science, not for the money. Oh my God. Guys, I love you guys. May God bless you and help you to stay always healthy and successful, and hopefully healthy with the help of Dr. B. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask down there. I promise I will get back to all of you, because unlike my ex-girlfriends, I am absolutely open to criticism. I want to improve myself, improve this channel so that I can reach more people. Kopkun Makmak, Kopkun Nakrap, Sawadikrap. May God bless you all, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.